How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Rainbow Star coming at you with another Dokkan battle video, and JP just got another Dokkan, another data download. So we got the new LR Goku Pan and Trunks card, and also the new Super Baby 2. So let's take a look. So we got the LR Goku Trunks and Pan. This is going to be a Seeker of the Dragon Balls category. Alright. And the new Super Baby 2 is going to be a new category. That's the Artificial Life Form one. And I have the subreddit post pulled up. Shoutouts, of course, to Zahal and Goresh for the info. So Super Baby 2 at LR is the Artificial Life Form category. Ki +4, HP attack and defense up 130%. And Extreme AGL, Ki +4, HP attack and defense up 100%. So the Artificial Life Form category is a completely new category getting added into the game. That's basically the Android category, but you know what everybody wanted, because let's admit it, it was kind of small. So we have all the androids. We got Cell, but they also added in Majin Buu. So you have all of his cards on here, which is awesome because you can run this physical Kid Buu, so everybody's going to be hitting 10 times harder. You have the Transformation Boost category Buu, so he might actually be a lot better now. We have all the Buhans. We also have Metal Cooler, so his Dokkan Fest just got a big buff. He's on a new team, and he's going to be a staple unit on here. We also have Mira, Bio Broly, all the 17s. Super 17 just got a new category, so maybe he'll be a lot better on this one. We'll see, because he was kind of underwhelming on the Android category too. We have all the baby cards, of course, even the Arale cards that if anybody was playing when those came out, you can run them on another team if you want to. So I think this team's going to be really good, and I've been seeing talks on the subreddit and and on Twitter talking about how we're probably going to get a new Dokkan Fest for this Transformation Boost category, because he has the same leader skill as LR Trunks and Mai kind of deal, where he has a weaker category lead, but he gives more ki. So I've been seeing some people saying we might get a new Dokkan Fest Cell. I don't know about that. It's possible, because we haven't gotten a Dokkan Fest one in a long time. This was the last Dokkan Fest one, but we have a new LR Cell, and the EZA for Tech Cell and Int Cell are still incredible, so they don't really need a new card. What I personally want to see, because he hasn't gotten any love, is a new Android 13. I think he would be a really good card, and they can do some cool stuff with him, because he could fuse with he could be a new transformation unit where he absorbs androids 14 and 15. He could start off as as just a base one, and then he transforms maybe like the physical Broly after like 4 turns or something like that, or he has a chance to do it when you're above 80% HP. I think that would be really good. Or maybe a Rildo or a new Super 17, because he has not aged very well. But still, like, I think that what they should do is the Android 13, because they really haven't given him any love in Dokkan. All of his cards are really old, they're really bad, so we'll see what they do with that. So if we go back over here to the Reddit, so his super attack for this new Super Baby 2 does colossal damage and lowers attack, and his 18 ki does mega colossal damage and lowers attack and defense, which is pretty good. I would rather him raise his attack or something like that, but lowering attack is finally like useful again, so I'll take that. And his passive, Revival of the Tuffles, own key plus 3, attack and defense up 100%, so that's a really good start. They haven't given an LR 100% in a while on their passive. And then a further key 3 and attack plus 50% for Pure Saiyan when there's a Pure Saiyan category enemy, which is going to be very often, so that's going to be killer. And then a further key 3 and attack plus 50% with a hybrid Saiyan, so he's just going to get key plus 3 and 50% just for there being a Saiyan there, so he's going to hit like a truck, because that's going to multiply in afterwards, because that's going to activate after his original passive. So it's not just going to be 150% or 200%, depending on if you're in Super Battle Road or something like that. Then at the end, we have a high chance to transform into a Great Ape when HP is 50% or below from the 4th turn going into the fight. So that's not bad. It could be very good on like Super Battle Road and everything, because we all know that in Super Battle Road you don't start off with more than 50% health most of the time, especially on the new stages. His links are Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, GT, Hatred of Saiyans, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. So his key links aren't the best. All he has is really GT and Shattering the Limit, which he can get pretty easily, but maybe not on his own team. So that key 3 on his passive is going to be very, very important for him. But he does have Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, and Metamorphosis are probably going to be pretty easy to get. And then he has his own category, the Giant Form category, and the Transformation Boost. I wish he was on more, because he's only really on 2 teams, but he'll probably get more in the future. And now, for the LR Goku and LR Goku, Pan, and Trunks, we're gonna go over here to their category. They're the Seeker of the Dragon Balls leader, and I can see this team getting a good amount of buffs coming up recently. Well, maybe not recently, but in the future, because it's really not the best right now. But you do have LR Frieza, you have Transforming Frieza. This Zamasu is also really good. He's a good tank. You have EZA Gohan, LR Yamcha, and even this Jiru is going to be really important on this team, because he gives key plus 2 and attack and defense up 30% for Seeker of the Dragon Ball category units, which is going to be really good on this team. So that's another great free to play option that they're giving us. But I can totally see like a new full power Frieza coming out, because the last one that we have is was over 3 years old. So I could totally see that one coming out and doing something pretty good. Maybe they could possibly put it on a Goku Black card, but I'm not sure. But this is definitely a category that can get some pretty good buffs coming up recently. And let's see. So his leader skills, Desire of the Dragon Balls, keep 4, HP attack and defense 170%, so they actually gave him a really good buff for that. And then Super Int, key plus 4, HP attack and defense up 100%, so you could probably run LR Vegito on this team and he'd be really good. You could probably run UI Goku on this team and be really good. So you have some pretty good options with that secondary leader skill to fill in some holes. His 12 key will raise his defense by 33% for 1 turn and causes colossal damage, and his 18 key raises it for 3 turns, so it stacks. So he can, after like 2 super attacks, he'll be tanking even super attacks for like less than 20,000. So he'll actually be a pretty good defensive unit, because he has his passive skill gives him a good defensive buff too. He gets 77% to attack and defense when performing a super attack. So I wish that was just at the start of turn, because then you can't really put him in the first slot, because he'll get hit a bit harder with those first attacks, because he's going to get that defensive buff after he supers. And then he gets a further 77% attack when launching ultra super attacks. So his 12 key, he kind of has what Super Saiyan 3 LR Goku has, where he hits less hard on his 12 key than he does on his 18 key by a significant margin, but this guy still has an attack buff, unlike Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And that's also just like the LR Baby, where it's going to multiply into each other. It's not just going to be 77 plus 77. It's going to be like 160% instead of 150 something. It'll probably be closer to like 170%. It's going to be really good. And then he gets key +1 for every desire of the Dragon Ball category ally present on the team. And that's going to include himself. So if you just run a full team of the category, he's going to start off without any key links or key active. He's going to have 13 key. So you only need 5 key for him to get his ultra super attack and build his defense and do even more damage. So this is a really good unit. He has Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Rival Duo, GT, Prepared for Battle, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. He definitely has better key links than the Baby does because he has Prepared for Battle, but these two would actually link up really good together. And then he only has the combination Desire of the Dragon Ball categories, which, well, now that the Desire of the Dragon Ball category has him as a lead, we can consider it a real category because it doesn't just have like 100%, I think is the only lead right now. So, and then the combination category only has the 100% from LR Yamcha. So it's really not a good category yet, even though it's like full of LRs. So yeah, there's going to be some hype coming to JP soon. Let me know if you guys are going to be summoning. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Deuces.